than a race car driver.
You think they'll be able to see it?
For 25 bucks, next race, I'll deliver whatever message you want to your local. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ethan, 602 Crate Lake Model Fast Farm. Welcome or welcome back, whichever the case may be. The video that you're about to see is delayed. Kind of delayed. So we lost our GoPro at Windy Hollow not Windy Hollow. If I keep doing that, someone's gonna punch me in the face. Western Kentucky Speedway. We lost our GoPro at Western Kentucky Speedway. We left it at the track. Someone was nice enough to find the GoPro. Well, I don't guess you have to be nice to find it. You just have to be lucky. So they found the GoPro, but they were nice enough to turn it into the track. And then the track was nice enough to ship it to me. And I couldn't be more thankful. Western Kentucky Speedway, I am in your debt. I appreciate this so much because we for sure thought that we had lost the camera. So, a couple things. One, you're gonna notice that, obviously this is delayed. This was the weekend before the trip to Cedar Ridge. I haven't begun to edit this video yet, so I'm not even sure what all's in it. I know we had some footage on our phones, specifically mine, and I have deleted it because I wasn't sure. Well, I didn't really know exactly if I was gonna get the camera back, and then I had to make room for other stuff, and so there may be some missing links here. So the video may be inconsistent or poorly done, but I'm gonna go edit it now, and then I'm gonna put it together, and you're gonna watch it right now. We are headed to Western Kentucky Speedway for the second annual Spring Fling for $1,000 to win. It has been, what, 3 weeks since we've raced? 3 weeks since you've had a video? That's probably not the best way to have a successful YouTube channel, but things have happened. Anyways, there it is. She's in here. You can see it. All right, so we were going to go racing, not last weekend. Last weekend I had to work, but the weekend before that, we were gonna go to the track, and we found a broken bell housing as we were about to load up, so we didn't go to the racetrack. So tonight, though, we repaired all the parts, we got everything back in order. We're trying, stop me if you've heard this before, but we got a new setup on the car. Gonna try some different things. We are going to a new track, somewhere I've never been. I've never even seen the place. So who knows what's gonna happen, but keeping the expectations low and hoping for the best. Anyways, I think that's it. I got do a few other things around the house, and then we'll head to Western Kentucky Speedway. I think it's like an hour. Right. You hear my chest there? I think it's about an hour from home. So relatively short drive. But anyways, we'll see you guys at the racetrack. I do a gear change. I don't like the one that I had in it. So, you're about to go with us for the first time to see this track, because I've never seen it either. I assume I've probably been here at some point. I just don't know when it would have been. There it is. It's got hairpin turns, long straightaways. Pretty hairpin turns. Pretty short. But definitely does not look, it does not look grippy at all. We got water in just random spots and dry spots and other spots. So, I don't know. Yeah, he's got the water truck. We're finna get this place right. We're really early, so I'm not worried about it. We'll see what happens. Also, I never posted the video where I told y'all Macy was pregnant, but Macy's pregnant.
You didn't?
No, I never did post it.
Why?
Because I got messed up footage. So here you go, Macy's pregnant.
Yep.
Congrats. Way to go.
I'll be in my 4th month next week.
There you go.
The camera's already dusty.
This is the most dusty place I've ever been to in my life.
In my throat.
The car looks like it's already ran a feature.
It's just from all the gravel.
It's not the racetrack, it's the gravel.
Oh,
And the wind is kicking.
and we're gonna be sick tomorrow, even more sick.
We're gonna have the sneezes, for sure. 1 hour till game time.
1 more hour. Yay.
pre-wife to a good home. She does come with a baby. When it's born, I shall take possession of that. You should keep the woman. We really miss Nathan. When Nathan sees this, he'll understand how badly he was missed. That wasn't fun. I don't know. Sometimes it's loose, sometimes it's tight, sometimes it's got bite, sometimes it ain't got bite. So I don't know, man.
He cracks me up when he's like this. Upside down in the car.
Well, that lasts a little bit. I'm more of a message deliverer than a race car driver.
You think they'll be able to see it?
For $25 That was a better run. Probably the best run we've had all year. Was able to make passes. We did collect the guy. I've apologized to him. He's all good. I just went in too deep and kind of ran out of talent. But the car was pretty good right there. What happened was I noticed in the staging lanes I had my tack was out, so I know there was an open wire, and that wire found metal, and the car shut off. And then I'm assuming from the hit, it knocked off the starter wire, so I couldn't refire. So I had to get pushed home, but not a big deal. We'll work on all that stuff. That stuff should be fixed now for a little while, and then I don't know, we'll go forward from there. But I'm sure we'll start dead last in the feature, but definitely good things happen here today. We just got to make it through a 20-lap feature. You got to spit on your face. So that's probably a good place to stop that video. We'll start from the very beginning. Let's just start with the racetrack itself. They had problems that week. I guess that their water truck broke down. So it was dusty and it got slick, but I like racing in the slick. So, you know, you can't really blame them for that. I mean, that's just a bad deal. I hate that their water truck broke down. Really, I just hate it for the fans because I think, especially my parents, got obliterated with dirt all night long to the point where they probably felt like their eyes were bleeding. And my little nephew was upset about the dust too, and I don't like when he's upset. So, but, you know, first night out, things happen, right? So hot laps and qualifying. It turns out I don't even think our transponders were working, which they just did a pill draw for us. One of the guys down there told me that. I didn't realize it. I was wondering how I started above someone because I was bad. I was real bad in hot laps and qualifying. I couldn't find any drive in that car. It was tough. But new track, I was letting a lot, it just happens. So I stunk and I was worried about it, but we made a change and then went back out for the heat race. The car was way more drivable in the heat race than it was in qualifying hot laps. You could definitely I mean, it still had a little bit of a shove to it, but you could drive it a little harder and a little better than what you could in hot laps and qualifying. In hot laps and qualifying, it just felt like any moment, any wrong move, and you're just going to lose control. It's kind of like hitting a banana in Mario Kart. It wasn't a lot of fun, but that was better in the heat race. But ultimately, whenever I hit that guy with the side, the starter wire came out of the connector, and when I spun, I killed the car, and then I couldn't refire, so I had to go to the pits. I would also like to state that this whole night, I've got brake fluid just pouring on my feet. The entire night, I had brake fluid just erupting from the master cylinders. I've since replaced the gasket, but if you watch the Cedar Ridge video, then you know that I don't have it fixed yet. Things are still not right. Probably just gonna have to get new master cylinders, which I'm not really looking forward to, but I don't think they're the most expensive thing that I've paid for on that race car. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to have to do it, and I don't understand why they just all of a sudden decided to quit. So, whatever. Feature time. I left that little nugget of a video in there in the beginning where you see my hand do like this number. Essentially, so they put me in the staging lanes in the third position. Obviously, I knew that I wasn't supposed to be in third. I'm smart enough to realize that. But I figured once we got on the track, I'd just lay back and then they'll fill the cars in where they need to go. Maybe they didn't want to clog up staging lanes, whatever the case may be. I just assumed, everyone understands what's about to happen here. I am not in third. You are, fella back there, wherever you are, or fourth. I think it was technically where I lined up once I got out there. But the guy pulled up beside me and was giving me all kinds of hands, all kinds of karate chopping hands. Salute the general. I don't really know what we were doing, but I was like, bro, obviously I'm laying back here. Like, obviously I understand that I didn't even finish the heat race. I know where I belong. Will you please take that spot? Like, I've just been waiting on you. We rode around for like, I don't know how many laps, and nobody came up and took those spots. So I was like, golly, am I really going to start here? Like, come on. But so I threw my hands up, but I think once I did that, I think he understood, like, this guy he knows this isn't really on him. This is a what the hell's going on kind of thing. Sorry. I hope he thought that. If he went home and complained that I was trying to steal a spot, he's sadly mistaken, because I certainly was not. That was the whole thing. So shortly after that, they start reading us our lineups in our ear. So I don't know. So if you look at the heat race video, the lights are on and we go under the lights, they turn them off, and then they drop the green flag. So I don't trust the lights at this point, really, because I don't know when they're going to be on or off or when we're going to go. And I was waiting on Receiver to say, hey, when to go here, but they're reading off the lineup. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll just warm the tires up a little bit more. And then that's the reason Macy took a minute to jump into the video, because it was confusing for everybody as to why the green flag got dropped. No one knew. I couldn't figure it out to save my life, because they were still reading the lineups. And then they were just like, go. I don't know. Go for y'all, figure it out. So it was a bit confusing, but it worked out. I mean, I got around a guy. I got to race. The car felt better, and probably that little bit of a run in the feature is what gave me a heads up and a confidence boost going into Cedar Ridge Speedway this weekend. But ultimately, bad news bears caught up with us, because one of the wires came out of the distributor and killed the race car, and that ended the night. So there you go. There's the missing footage. There's the missing race that you guys didn't get to see. But I didn't want to put the video out without that in-car footage, just because even though it's really shaky and we're going to work on that, I wanted you to see just how dusty and how, the difference in that track in Clarksville and things like that. But anyways, thanks for watching this video. I hope all that stuff made sense and it wasn't too out of order or confusing or anything like that. But as always, we love each and every single one of you. Please subscribe to our channel. I think it's like 70% of you that watch our videos aren't subscribed to our channel. So if you guys would subscribe, we'd have way more. We could probably hit that 1,000 mark which would be, that'd be a big party around here if we hit 1,000 subscribers. A lot of you subscribed and then just watched the toilet bowl race and then disappeared, which is it's crazy. But also, please comment below because that helps the algorithm and speeds us up and pushes us up. So either put your favorite emoji, tell my wife congratulations on getting pregnant, or apologize to her that she has to spend, raise a kid with me or whatever. Whatever you want to do. But as always, we love each and every single one of you. But now I got to get back to work on this race car and I gotta go. Bye.